Davos man is dead. Bilderberg man is dead. The guy that founded Bilderberg literally died, as you know, a few days ago, David Rockefeller.
The United Nations can and should play an essential role in helping the world find a satisfactory way of stabilizing world population.
We are severely lacking in teaching our youth about the Constitution of the United States and about the government of the United States. But there's plenty of money and there's plenty of help from the establishment to teach them about the United Nations.
But in their own writings, they're saying globalism is dead, and they're not saying it to play possum. Their corrupt system is going to fall. Now they're just trying to steal as much money as they can and run to armored redoubts in the Pacific Ocean. Globalism is criminal, it is anti-human, it is a horrible ideology, the worst the world's ever seen. It comes out of the eugenics, social Darwinism movement that spawned the fascist, like Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. It's bad. And Hitler and Mussolini were unorganized morons compared to the globalists. But they don't care if you're white or black. They want to dumb everybody down and play us off, but they use race politics posing as the left. That's the global plan. 3 million North African Muslims are waiting under the UN Migration/Borders Board run by the founder of the EU, Peter Sutherland, and they're ordering Europe right now, the EU under UN, talk about dictatorship, to let 3 million in the next 6 months. 3 million on top of the 5 million documented, 80% of them military-age men, flooding in. What is that plan?
Migrants in general, and in every country in Europe, make greater fiscal contributions than they take in benefits. They've lower levels of unemployment, and in general, a greater interest in education. They do not, contrary to the current narrative, create terrorist threats in large numbers. The handful of those who have been involved in terrorism in Europe have in general been born and brought up in Europe.
America isn't perfect. Europe isn't perfect. We're trying to get to that renaissance. Just the idea of it created all this technology you're looking at, the medicine, everything. But it's all got a bad side because the globalists have hijacked with Trojan horses the culture, the electronics, the medicine, everything for their agendas because they don't want to give us Promethean fire that our ancestors built.
If you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. You didn't get there on your own. I'm always struck by people who think, well, it must be because I was just so smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. The internet didn't get invented on its own.
I took the initiative in creating the internet. I took the initiative in moving forward a whole range of initiatives.
There's some things just like fighting fires we don't do on our own. I mean, imagine if everybody had their own fire service. Ever since the founding of this country, you know what? There's some things we do better together.
The basic philosophy between the so-called extreme left people on communists and socialists and the so-called philosophy on the right of the fascists and the Nazis was really the same. I said, how can this be? They're supposed to be opposites of each other. And then I began to realize that there is something more common to all of these philosophies that was left out of my training and education. And that was the ideology of collectivism.
And that doesn't surprise me a bit, because we know that there is a move towards global government, abolition of private property, the destruction of national sovereignty in the name of the group collective.
Whether it's Japan or ancient Europe or ancient Mesoamerica, it's the ancient Africa, the elites don't want new innovation going to the people because they're controlling everyone with it. And that same fight we've been dealing with forever is what we're facing now.
In case you haven't heard, InfoWars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. InfoWars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the InfoWars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to InfoWars.com/app and download today. today. InfoWars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the InfoWars store that are only available for InfoWars Prime subscribers. That's InfoWars Prime at InfoWars.com/app. If you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.